All right. So today we have to gather around for a potential funeral of an NBA franchise. The Sacramento Kings have fired Mike Brown, who, if you remember, about a calendar year ago was the first ever unanimous coach of the year in NBA history. They replaced him with interim head coach Doug Christie. And the Kings did this, as you can see right here, after a 5-game losing streak. Jaden Ivey technically ended the franchise because he hit a 4-point play over De'Aaron Fox to win this game. And as you can see right there, the stats are accurate. 37-22 fourth quarter they blew in this game. The Kings are 13-18 outside of the playoffs, probably even outside of the play-in. Yeah, they are. They're far out of here. They're behind the Warriors and everything. And that's after they gave a 3-year contract to a 35-year-old DeMar DeRozan. The money isn't that crazy, but it's just the commitment that is. Because you fire the dude that was kind of synonymous with the rekindling of this franchise's culture. And on top of that, there's been a ton of questionable quotes from De'Aaron Fox, at least in the eyes of what a Kings fan should see right now. Because in a recent episode of Draymond Green's podcast, De'Aaron Fox said he wanted to make sure that the Kings could win. That's why he declined to sign his contract extension this past offseason. He expires in another offseason after this one. And then when talking about the firing, De'Aaron said he wouldn't use the word guilt and that Mike Brown is still being paid because the contract is guaranteed. I don't think I've ever heard any player ever say this. I'm not going to act like De'Aaron Fox is a locker room cancer or something. He seems like a good guy, but he's on like a bad streak right now. So with that being said, after snapping like a 17-year playoff drought or whatever, it's not looking good for the Kings right now. So as I can finally get into this rebuild after covering the million different things that go on with this team, I'm going to have the trade negotiation difficulty on 100 again for this, and I'm actually going to try and approach this a bit more realistically. Keyword try. I mean, you never know. Now, in case you are wondering, for the Kings, now this shouldn't really even be like maybe for my rebuild sense, but in real life, like, they shouldn't be super worried about this, but their pick is top 10 protected in the hands of Atlanta. And also, like, just in general for this team playing wise, Keegan Murray is down to under 30% from 3. If you look at some of his, it's funny because I was actually going to show you this on Basketball Reference, but if you look at some of his 3-point performances this season, there is so many 1 for 6 or 1 for 7 games that it's hard to count. And by the way, I haven't really said anything yet on whether or not I think this firing was right or not, but one thing that people were mad at Mike Brown for was that he wasn't playing this dude Keon Ellis, who kind of established himself as one of the better young players in general for this team. He started 21 games for him last year, and then this year there's been games where he just basically gets DNPs, and there was literally one game where he hit 9 threes. Yeah, there it is right there against Atlanta. They did lose though. This has been an abysmally bad 3-point shooting team this season, as Kevin Huerter hasn't figured out how to shoot it again. It's been years. I was okay the past few. They signed Jay Crowder. They thought he'd be the fix. Probably not. They just had to try some. And their rookie Devin tore his labrum during the summer, but he's supposed to come back soon. So to start this off on a realistic note, we're not going to do anything. I kind of just got to, I think we'll go to the trade deadline. And I think my emphasis with this is going to be, I'm actually not going to really fight against time for this team. This team is already pretty locked in on what they have core-wise. I'll try and make some small moves to help them out. I'm going to give Devin Carter some minutes since he's supposed to come back soon anyways. I'll actually give him a little bit more than Kevin Huerter. Who cares? And also, this losing streak has continued for the most part. Since I started simulating, they are now 14-25 and have won 1 game. So yeah, this season's probably over. The Pelicans are trying to get sabonis for Yves Missy. I ain't doing all that, but oh yeah, they trying to get me De'Aaron Fox for Miles Bridges. This is getting bad. We are at an all-time low. Yeah, so it is the trade deadline, and this team has fully solidified themselves as garbage. They are 19-31, which is 7.5 games out of even just the play-in. Yo, I swear, I have never, I think this is like the 8th straight sim I've seen the Suns trade for Chris Paul. I'm not trading for him, by the way. I was just looking at stuff. Draymond got traded to go play with Clay. That's fantastic. All right, well, I'm going to trade Jay Crowder and Trey Lyles to the Mavericks for a 1st-round pick and Maxi Kleber's trash contract. I don't even care, honestly. I'll make some shake. I'll get him out of here eventually. I'll just take a 1st-round pick. Why am I doing these garbage can trades? Because there's really nobody to trade on this team. Matter of fact, can I get Maxi out of here immediately? Actually, I'm not even going to do this to the Pistons. I'm not even going to screw you over. I'm going to suffer. I'm going to take the suffering for the team being the NBA organization or the NBA thing, because there's nothing else for us to do right now. I mean, of course, I could trade Fox. I could trade DeRozan, but like, they're already tanking as it is. They already suck. And all of them are on multi-year contracts. You know what I'm going to do though? I'm going to lower all their minutes. I'm going to give it to at least our young players and see what the hell they can do. Keon, I checked his player card. He's got some decent potential. Nothing too crazy. Carter probably does too. I don't know. I didn't check his. Why is he a point guard / small forward? Darren don't want to sign his extension in the game either. Just randomly thought I'd check. And it looks like obviously we should be in line to keep that top 10 pick. So whatever. Shea wins MVP. Jared McCain Rookie of the Year. A men's 6-man. Victor DPOI. Cade wins that. Who cares? Screw all of you. Domantas Sabonis made the All-NBA 3rd team, averaging 20, 13, and 7. I mean, he is only 28 years old. Him and Fox are still obviously young, but if Fox wants to get out of here, well, you're stuck here for 4 years. And honestly, I would like to get this rebuild done and over with and keep Domantas Sabonis. He's a cool guy. I think I became like a fake fan of him after watching that NBA Netflix thing they had. Devin Carter ended up making the All-Rookie 2nd team, even though he only played in 43. You're not supposed to even be able to qualify. Who cares? He was pretty decent. decent. Couldn't really hit threes, and that's on brand with this team. We officially finished with 32 wins, which honestly ended up still 6 games short. We have the 6th worst record in the league, so we will have the 6th best odds. And yeah, I started Carter for the end of the season. Him and Ellis were getting the most minutes on the team. I was just trying to intentionally tank, and we actually ended up winning more games than I thought. Oh, just saw the Cavs lose in the first round to the Sixers. That's fantastic. The Heat are in the finals. Hey, Jimmy, you know what? Forget that rebuild video I did. Just stick around a little bit long. Oh, never mind. Forget it. Just go to Dallas or something. 41 a game from Luka. Mr. James retired. Garrett Temple retired. Hey, I'm about to fire Doug Christie. And the reason why I'm about to fire Doug Christie is because who the hell is Juicy Holland? I have never seen a person above Mike Stauffer on the whatchamacallit list. And guess what? It's a female coach. We about to make history. Welcome to Sacramento. Doug Christie's stats were trash too. I don't give a damn. I don't care if he becomes the greatest coach ever. I don't care. If your stats are trash in 2K, I could have just raised them, but I don't care. We need a real culture over here. There's no like training staff anymore in 2K to like make your team better. Like that's one of the things they should have kept in here. I know they got rid of a lot of the my staff stuff. That was all garbage, but oh, I skipped through the draft lottery. I didn't even realize. Well, moment of truth. And oh my God. I was so excited to sign Juicy, whatever the hell her name was, and the Sacramento Kings with all hell against them. You know, this is something I could see happen in the NBA. This is like the BS that the Pelicans got all them years ago when they got Zion. And while the Wizards dropped from 1 to 3 and the Pelicans dropped from 2 to 5, the Bulls also jumped up crazy too because they have the 3rd pick and they had 33 wins. So us and the Bulls just finessed the entire lottery is what it looks like. Hey, that is the best. And you know what else too? Well, I'm not going to do it yet, but just want to let you know ahead of time. The Hawks have our 1st round pick next year now, but if it falls within the top 10 again, it should still be ours. I went to the websites. They told me the truth. The NBA's feeding me, 2K's feeding me propaganda, fake news. And if it doesn't convey next year, it turns into 2nd round picks anyway. So basically we just get the pick back next year if it's in the top 10. If not, they could have it. I have a good feeling now though, because we have the #1 overall pick and this draft is mad good. It's saying that Ace Bailey is #1 rated. I think we're going to go ahead and pick him too. I'm pretty sure he's like an athletic phenom type of guy. So that's honestly something this team needs, especially on the wing next to Sabonis, a good rebounder as well. Cooper Flagg is probably the better defender. I will say that, but I don't know. Some's telling me to pick Bailey #1, especially since he's ranked #1. We just need the best player possible for this team. I low-key thought this Mavericks pick was going to be next year's pick. I didn't even realize, but we got the 30th pick as well as next, the 2nd round 3rd pick. That's pretty good. Hey, shout out to the 100 trade difficulty because we might have just got the weakest offers for a 1st pick in NBA history. They want to trade this damn pick for Tijon Salon. Get the hell out of my face. I'm going to pick Ace Bailey #1 overall. Good enough player to where he could just potentially override everything we've got, all the issues we have. Now, the realism aspect always goes out the window whenever you're dealing with the Thunder. Screw the Thunder. I actually just got another 2nd round pick out of them as well. So we're going to have a second round pick, and I gave them the garbage contracts of Maxi Kleba and Kevin Huerter. Don't care. I'm just going to go sign better free agents with that money. Although we really don't have a lot of money anyway. So maybe that was kind of stupid. We're not going to have like any money at all. But whatever. I just didn't want to see those two on my team anymore. I'm going to draft a 6'11" power forward named Jaren Stevenson. I think he's got, who is this? Noah Clowney or something from the net. I don't know why he has his face scan. I think that's who that is. Yeah, it's well, there he is in a damn Nets jersey. I don't know why he has his face scan, but next pick, I'm gonna draft this dude Jalen Stewart from Connecticut. It's another wing. And then Xavier Booker. It says he has all NBA ceiling. I've seen him a million times in these drafts. I don't know how he fell to the 2nd round. Maybe he fell off. Who knows? Who cares? Calm draft. Decent little draft. Yeah, I agree. Decline Jordan McLaughlin's contract. Keegan Murray, you can come back for now. So yeah, free agency, we don't have money as it is. No bag. Now, I did have some ideas in mind where if we didn't think that, so I did look at our stats for last season, and well, it's far and away our most valuable player is Sabonis. That should be, you know, that's expected. Fox, about 10 wins less, but to be fair, look at this team. Now, I did trade some players, so some of these guys might have been positives who are gone now, but Keegan Murray was a negative. Keon Ellis was too, and so was Carter, but we won't worry about that. They're young. Who cares? Whatever. Blinders on. Now, I was thinking, and a very possible trade for DeMar DeRozan I could see is, which I'm kind of scared to look. Okay, so like, you see how the Lakers are offering Kyrie and they're about to lose? What if I said, hey, y'all about to get nobody and you still get Anthony Davis? I could trade DeMar to the Lakers and say, hey, Anthony Davis, you want a teammate? Because they still have a lot of money cap-wise. And they also have, I mean, they got Robert Williams. So what I could do is I could move Sabonis back to the 4 or Robert Williams to the, I mean, he's 6'9". He actually randomly started shooting threes this season, I saw. In the few games I did see when he first came back. I don't know if he still is. I could take Vanderbilt. I could just get really anything back for DeRozan. Plus, is DeRozan going to fall off a bit this offseason or this player progression period? I don't know. So I could do it right now during free agency. agency. Now, to be fair, I wanted to wait until free agency to see if I like felt like I was going to hoe them. You know, I didn't want to like screw them over too bad if they were about to go sign someone big. But if they're not going to get anybody, then I don't really care. I might just give him to him now. Now, I think DeRozan's a good player for this team, but if we could just replace him for Ace Bailey and also save a lot of money, I wouldn't be mad at it. Now, the other portion of this that I will mention now is it does say he wants to re-sign. I might not even force him to do this right now, although part of me kind of wants to, but maybe he will still want to do this midway through the next season as well. But anyways, I was going to say is if we want to take a realistic approach on this, I think the best way to go about De'Aaron Fox, I would assume that realistically getting Ace Bailey, first of all, I don't think his market is actually probably that crazy, but I think after getting Ace Bailey, you'd be like, you know what, maybe you'll give it a shot at least until like midway point in next season. So like maybe the next trade deadline with half of his contract left and maybe a verbal commitment to re-sign with a team or something like that, or maybe a legit commitment, I could trade De'Aaron Fox to another team if we're still bad. And it wouldn't be to fully rebuild because I want to still, like I said, I kind of want to still build around Sabonis. I don't know how long he's going to be a 90 overall, but I would assume that we got at least 4 years left out of him. But if Fox is the one creating a commotion and want to leave the damn team, honestly, I think we'd be fine without him. With Bailey now, whoever the hell else, and Sabonis. Also, this bastard Keegan Murray is saying he wants to re-sign, but this dude is a 79 overall asking for $15 million a year. Honestly, I would trade you and Fox together. I don't really care. Can I say something? The DeRozan offers are insane. Even on 100 trade, they got me. I could, if I really like, you know, wasn't taking this a certain way, I could take Amen Thompson, Jalen Johnson. Even if I'm going to trade him, I'm going to make the smart move and just sign back Keegan Murray anyways, because I could probably get off of 16 million pretty easily. Plus, he'll still be on 11 million for this season, even if, you know, we go to the deadline and try and trade him or whatever. I have noticed, I don't know if this is a 2K glitch or something. Every single time I've done a video, the Sixers always offer Gershon Yabusele $11 million in 1 year. Every single time. Someone else go check it out too. Screw it. Maybe my file's glitched. Why is Darren out here? I can't afford him, but he always is. I'm lying. He always is. Okay, so for one, DeMar DeRozan has went down to an 83 overall. Honestly, I'm not fully mad at this because those trade offers I was getting for him were too good. So either way, regardless of what we decide to do with him, he's went down to an 83. Malik Monk also went down, and I made a pretty good couple of free agent signings. We signed Ty Jerome to a 4-year deal, actually. And you know me, it was a descending contract, of course. So Ty Jerome's going to be here now just as another like assurance piece. And I think this is a good signing because Devin Carter's up to a 76. But honestly, as we try and compete this year, I would rather let Jerome's play over him. I also got Mo Wagner. Trust me, I watched too much Mo Wagner this season because the Knicks played the Magic mad times, although he did get injured one of the recent games he played. But he fits the build of like replacing domantas Sabonis off the bench. I like that. And then we also got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, which is like the most perfect wing signing. All right, so I kind of like this rotation right here. They actually recommended for me to start Keon Ellis, so screw it, we're gonna roll with him. He went up to a 79 overall by 3 this offseason. And then Ace Bailey's gonna start at the 4 and play 34 minutes off the rip. De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis are both playing 35. I honestly might steal a couple minutes and give a few more to Sabonis because he's just that valuable to this team. And then Monk's off the bench alongside Jerome, Keegan Murray, Mo Wagner, Nickeil, and Devin Carter, who I'm gonna give a couple minutes. I'm gonna sneak him a couple minutes off the bench, and then the rest of the guys are all young and developing. So this first half of this season, which actually, let me make sure I got everything in check. How you doing, Juicy Holland? He's got the Mavericks playbook. What the hell is this, a Jason Kidd replacement? Honestly, we could just keep our own playbook. And she actually likes post-centric play, which works with this team because we have Sabonis, but I'm gonna go to balance. I don't know if I've ever seen a team even run post-centric on this game, although we do have DeMar DeRozan and Sabonis, so that would kind of make sense. This first half of the season is going to determine everything for this team because, yeah. Also, the PC is tweaking today. It's low-key slow as hell on the speed, but whatever, who cares? Okay, it's there. It's kind of moving now. Don't offer me hard stop for Sabonis ever again, please. It's funny, so the Pelicans are offering me for Fox right now. I will say, and I wouldn't take DeJounte Murray, or at least, I mean, this isn't the worst trade in the world, honestly, but as you get Herb Jones in there. But they were one of the teams I was thinking about trading with because they had the 5th pick. And I was like, what if I traded Fox there for, okay, I'm not going to lie, y'all are stopping this too much. I was like, what if I traded Fox for the 5th pick? And like, since the Pelicans probably wouldn't trade Zion, like in real life, they're thinking about doing it. I don't think they're going to do it in the game. All right, it is January 1st. We are 19 and 15, which is a little bit better than the Nuggets and the Timberwolves and the Pelicans and the Suns and the Warriors and the Clippers. The Lakers are done for. Oh, they got Dennis Schroeder back. That was their one big signing. How much money they gave him? Probably $3 a season. Oh, they gave him 10 mil. It's not bad. We are behind the Grizzlies, which kind of makes sense. The Rockets are always really good in this game. The Spurs, they got Van Vliet as well. The Mavs, who it looks like they traded Klay Thompson for Malik Beasley, and the Thunder, of course. I screwed up their cap space and they still got Malcolm Brogdon, which that's pretty fair. I actually think we need the rest of the games before the trade deadline before making the decision because because I mean, we're only 3 games, just about 3-4 games out of even just being out of the play-in as a whole. So, you know, I could make some rotation changes real quick. So, oh my God, Fox is averaging 25 a game this year, and Bailey is putting up 17. DeRozan is down to actually the 4th highest scorer on the team, even though he's still playing 31 minutes. Or did I say 4th? I think it was 5th. Fox is putting in more impact than Sabonis this year. So, deaaron, we might need you actually. You might need to stick around a little bit. Now, the only person that on the estimated stats was saying that it was hurting us is Keon Ellis. Honestly, he's shooting really good from the field. I think I'm just going to leave things as it is, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to force him to shoot the ball a little bit more. I'm putting him up to like 65. I think half the time with 2K, when they say a player is negatively impacting, it's because they either A, are shooting really bad, or 2, or B, they aren't just shooting the ball at all. And he's shooting really good. So it's like, I'm going to just make him put up a couple more shots. I will play it safe though. I'm going to cut his minutes down to 18 and give a few more to Monk and DeRozan for now. Actually, I'm going to give him to Bailey. Most of the guys are playing really well. The only person that's actually shooting bad is Nikhil. He's shooting under 30. Damn, he did not get even, he was shooting way better than with Minnesota. Might got to cut him from the rotation because Carter's actually having a really good season this year. So some good and bad. We are actually a bottom 10 offense, but a top 3 defense this year. And this is very good considering that we have, I mean, DeMar DeRozan and domantas Sabonis in the starting lineup. Ace Bailey does average a steal and a half and a block and a half a game. He can't shoot the 3 yet that well though. And maybe that's kind of what's hurting us. Yeah, we attempt the 3rd least 3s in the league, which makes sense with DeRozan and everything. But maybe a semi-good sign is that, well, I don't know if they got worse over the offseason, but the Heat are also bottom 3 in offensive rating, and they made the finals last year, and they're led by defense. They're also high up in defense. So maybe defense really does win championships, although they did lose. Now, hear me out. So look, the DeRozan offers have completely depleted for the most part. I'm not going to do this right now, but the best offer we have for sure, I think, would be to go finesse the Lakers anyways and get Dalton Connect and Dennis Schroeder. So it's basically, I mean, it's not really finesse. It's basically just Dalton Connect, but it also is kind of BS. But part of me feels insane. I mean, we get OG as well, but he also can't hit a shot this season for some reason. I'm gonna shut the hell up and just go to the deadline for now. Also, I'm gonna hope that Fox still says he wants to re-sign at the deadline, because I might do it. I might just get it over with right then. Okay, yeah, we are on a surge right now. Noah Baca. Look at this. We have, since the new year, we have 2 losses, and I won't even be able to count the wins. Now 34-17, a clear playoff team. We're almost 5 games ahead of even the seed behind us, which is the Nuggets. So deaaron Fox, I'm happy to say, for the sake of all ease of whatever the hell, you will be staying. And also too, I don't have to deal with trying to re-sign him in free agency, considering that we also don't have a lot of money to spend. Also not very attractive destination in Sacramento, and I get to front load your contract, screw you over a little bit, and save some money. Thank you very much. Welcome back, deaaron Fox. And yeah, speaking about money, this man Ace Bailey ruined all of our hopes and dreams of signing anybody as well, because he's making $17 million. Not sure exactly what happened, but we took an upturn in offensive rating. I did tell Keon to start shooting the ball a little bit more, so maybe, oh my God, he's shooting 49 from the field, 46 from 3. Yeah, maybe we should, maybe the Mike Brown fire was justified for not playing this man. He's averaging like probably, it looks like 12 plus points probably on really good shooting ever since I told him to start shooting the ball more. And we're out here winning games by 20. DeRozan's only dropping 4, and to be fair, it was against the Blazers. I just realized that Ace Bailey's secondary position is shooting guard, and I have him at power forward the entire season. That doesn't even make sense. Why would his secondary position be shooting guard at 6'9" as a good rebounder? Sorry, buddy. Learn Josh Hart. You're like 5 inches taller. It don't even make sense. Also, I'm happy I kept Nikhil in the lineup, because it looks like he's been shooting a lot better recently too. It's still mediocre on the season, but whatever. Oh yeah, look, you could actually do by month stats, and he's definitely playing his best basketball in January and February, although he's barely doing anything anyway, so who really cares? And it is so BS that they got Ellis still as negative in the wins added column, because dog, he is shooting the best I've like ever seen a player shoot in this game. Well, I like our role players. I like the whole team. What I could do right now, if I wanted to really make a move, would be trade with a trash team, and maybe, you know what I'm saying, oh my God, Zach LaVine's not with the Jazz. Good luck. You know, and like get another asset off the bench or something. But honestly, we are going so crazy since the new year. And aside from DeMar DeRozan being old, our window has kind of expanded, especially with deaaron Fox re-signing. So I might just let it rock. Also, it goes without saying, our pick will go to the Hawks this year. We're not being in the lottery. All right, come on, Pelicans. Come on. They traded Herb Jones to the Spurs for, oh, actually, damn, that's the Hornets first round pick. Well, definitely means I can't give that pick back to the Hornets now, because your pick has been colluded with. It has been moved yet again. And somehow the Bulls had Lauri Markkanen again, but they traded him for DeJounte Murray and CJ McCollum. I don't know what's going on. Chris Paul got traded again. Paul George got traded for Miles Bridges. they took the offer we saw for what's his name earlier. Oh, they traded Levine for oh, that makes sense now. That makes sense. Also, I didn't realize, but Keon Ellis is undrafted, so he's going to expire this year and be unrestricted, I'm pretty sure. So we have to worry about that as well, but not really worry because we'll just get him back. I think we're good. I looked through some of the trade possibilities, but there really isn't many. I'm just going to keep on pushing on. We just had a super low scoring game against the Spurs and we lost, who are the other best defensive team in the league. And we are absolutely on a tear this second half of the season. This is incredible. We are up to the first seed in the conference, fighting with the Spurs. Crazily enough, that's actually kind of wild because we were both 4-5 or 3-4 or something like that. And the Thunder and the Mavericks have fallen down. Your Sacramento Kings are about to fight, and I think we got the second seed. Victor won MVP. Ace Bailey Rookie of the Year, which is pretty big considering that I mean, he plays a lot of minutes. I guess he gets enough touches, but this is obviously good rookie class because it's a 2K rookie class. But like Dylan Harper was on the Wizards and couldn't put up better stats than him. Josh Giddey, 6th man of the year with the Pistons. Victor wins DPOI as well. Scoot Henderson, most improved player. Victor, clutch player of the year. Good God. And Greg Popovich won coach of the year. Oh, our guy was executive of the year, by the way. Kings, which I guess he was acknowledging our offseason and draft moves or whatever, because we didn't make one trade the entire season. And Sabonis did make the All-NBA team, averaging 16, 14, and 7. His least point total of probably, yeah, in like almost 10 years or like 8 years, which is for the better probably. And I actually noticed he was shooting a little bit lower from 3, which was fine. He was down to like 30%, but he's up to 43 on the season now. And he only shot 77 though. That's probably why. We had no all defensive players. Obviously, we had the rookie of the year, but who cares? Because we might have finished with the best We tied with the Spurs for #1. So that one game we lost to them probably lost us the first seed. Ended up with the 12th best offense, which consider, yeah, actually, let me look at the last 30 days. No, that seems like it's pretty accurate. We were 10th in the last 30 days. So, and last 30 days, we were the best defense overall in the season. We tied with the Spurs for the best defense. So yeah, can't really complain. All right, we're going to be playing the Suns in the first round, which isn't the easiest matchup. D-Book, KD, Trey Mann, and Big Nurkic. Shout out to that fight he just got into yesterday. I think Kyrie said he was going to pay the fines for all the Dallas players. Shout out to that one time that, I think it was like, I forget who it was in the Cavs, that maybe it was like Dante Jones that got fines and LeBron said he would pay them off because it was like his entire contract. Anyways, we won the hell out of game 1. Can we just get this over with real quick? Oh yeah, 3-0, 4-0. Thank you very much. But we are now cursed. Now, thankfully, I traded this team a bunch of trash contracts, all of which they don't even seem to have anymore, so they might have released them and screwed themselves over. Can I go check that actually? Did they stretch and wait, hold on. They did like the stretch provision. I didn't even know you could do this in 2K. You could do the stretch provision on contracts? Or maybe they just finessed the hell out of the system, because how are they paying so much less money to, maybe Cleveland only had 1 year left? I don't know. Oh yeah, wow, look at Utah. Utah waived Dante DiVincenzo. They must have traded for him and waived him, and now they're paying him $5 million a year until 2030. I didn't realize teams did this so much in 2K. What the hell? Anyways, playing the Thunder, you know what the hell they look like. I saw that Caruso was actually a free agent, so 2K didn't even put his contract extension into the game yet, which I saw he got like a week or 2 ago. We are going to win game 1. The defense comes through, held them to 115 points, which this Thunder team could probably drop 140, so not bad. Shea had 30 and 10, and overall our team just put up a great, look at Devin Carter, 14 on 5 for 5 in just 7 minutes. We're still running that 7-man rotation, but honestly, with how good we've played, there's no reason to change anything. We're going to win another game. I was honestly scared that this was going to be a pure fluke and we were about to lose to the Thunder, but we might still lose. Just at least we're fighting. They are on an absolute run to end this game, so we're going to lose the next one. Shea had 38 and Jalen Williams had 30. We're going to win the next one to go up 3-1. DeRozan with 25. I will say, I wasn't exactly pressed to trade him like in the middle of the season, because I know like we weren't a good 3-point shooting team, but obviously we needed offense, and DeRozan is offense. That's all he is. So like, we were already the best defensive team, even with DeRozan. Might as well keep him at that point, and we have won. Somehow this is meticulous planning of this team has worked beautifully, and we are in the conference finals against the Mavs. We're able to knock off the Spurs in just 5 games. So a little bit scary. Maybe the Mavs offense is good enough to get rid of these really good defenses. Let's see. Yeah, they're going to win game 1. So obviously they still have Kyrie and Luka, and they are definitely showing us that they still have those two. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Luka with 44 and 11. You know, actually, I'm going to get super meticulous. Go to the coaching. I'm not going to change the rotation. I trust in our team, but what I do want to do is make sure we have like, I mean, I will say though, I don't know. You know, maybe this is a little bit crazy, but put Ace Bailey on Luka. Nah, actually, I take it back. De'Aaron Fox is at 86 perimeter defense. I didn't honestly expect, but I'll take it. So we're just going to leave everything at this point, but this is not looking good. All right, we are fighting right now. We're up by 2 with 2:25 to go, and this game is going to determine our season. Basically, if we win it, we're still very much in. If we lose it, the season's over. We're down 3-0. I think Bailey is in at center right now, if I'm not mistaken. No, actually, Sabonis is in. They just have Gafford and Lively in the game. Beasley guarded by Ellis, back out to Luka. Okay, now for this, I will change this. Yeah, I'm changing that right now. I don't give a damn. I don't even care if Luka has to guard a center. I really don't care. I just can't see him. Actually, it doesn't matter. Whatever. Luka against de'aaron. De'aaron's gonna pull up the mid-range. That's a terrible shot, but whatever. For some reason, he's still on Luka. Maybe we have to get to a dead ball. It doesn't matter though. Pass down, just, you know, lock in, whatever. Play defense. And Malik Beasley, he misses. Thank you. Bailey back up the other way. He'll hand it off to De'aaron, guarded by Luka again, which, to be fair, they don't really have better defensive players on the perimeter. It's Kyrie and Malik Beasley in the game. So yeah, you're gonna have to deal with this. And De'aaron's gonna pull up again, and this time he makes it, thankfully. Shout out to De'aaron. He had like 100 points in like a 2-second span earlier in the season. Okay, they switched the matchup now. So De'aaron is on Daniel Gafford, but hopefully they don't notice. That's all I can say. Are they about to notice? No, okay, they're not. They're not. Pass down, and oh my goodness, yeah, Sabonis not the best at defense either. I don't know how we're such a good defensive team, but our final lineup isn't. All right, let's see if De'aaron Fox can lead us to the promised land. And De'aaron's gonna pull up a 3 off the dribble. What crack is this dude on right now? Bricks the hell out of it. Now he's against PJ. Why is DeRozan on? Oh my God, why is DeRozan on Luka? That was just the transition thing. I went and checked, and it's still all correct, so we'll be all right. Anyways, 1:08 to go. Season on the line. De'aaron again with the ball, goes to the basket, takes some absolute garbage, and I think that's gonna be our ball though. Yeah, it is. I switched the matchups one more time though to make it so that DeRozan just guards PJ Washington and Luka guards who's their small forward? I forget. Oh yeah, Najee Marshall. He'll be fine with that. Did I say Luka or Fox? I don't know. Fox pulls up again and he makes this one. There you go. Okay, tied game 54 seconds ago. Ace Bailey, you probably have no defensive badges, but I did this for the size purposes. Can you get the stop? Oh, maybe he does. I don't know. Okay, Luka, and he's gonna get fouled. Damn. Thankfully it's only a second, so whatever. And Luka goes to the line. First one is good. Only 80%, but still, that's still pretty damn good. Second one is also, it's off. Rebound by Sabonis. Sabonis up to DeRozan. They got the break to themselves. Look at the paint. Nope, they didn't look at Bailey. Now down to Bailey. Bailey's gonna put up some garbage, but he does get fouled. He had good positioning, so I mean, I can understand that a little bit. He has the Paul George animations, and he hits the first. Second one is also good. 39 seconds to go. 36 seconds. I don't know why I just hit the seconds again. Oh my goodness. Luka pulls up, and that is good. Luka Doncic trying to send us home on a 3-0, but De'aaron Fox has like one more shot. We're gonna call a timeout. I forgot her name, but she's got to rethink things. Pass into Ellis. Ellis will give it to Fox. Fox to the basket. Oh, look at that. But wait, DeRozan. No, the defense got there, but he still finished it. DeMar. And that is a great shot because now we are up by 1, but Dallas also wouldn't have had the last shot anyways because there's 25 seconds to go. All right, here we go. I do want to check actually. This is just out of curiosity as this last play loads up. Oh, De'aaron actually has mad badges. He has the on-ball menace and everything, but I saw him get cooked by Luka once. I was not about to leave him on him. Maybe I should have made some subs and throw in Nikhil since we're getting that in depth. And yeah, Ellis has the good badges too. But anyways, come on. Oh boy, Luka trying to get around Bailey. Just stay on him, you big body bastard. Looks like they're gonna run the pick and roll with PJ. He gets over the screen. Hey, he got over it well, and Luka misses the shot. Rebound by Fox. They're gonna have to foul. What a great comeback. Not really a comeback, but just holding on to it, playing better in the clutch so far. I was about to say, I don't know. 83% brick. They still have no timeouts. I'm lying. Oh my God, he missed both. Oh my God, he missed both. 9 seconds to go. Ellis picks up Luka. Ellis on Luka. 6 seconds. Luka going to his go-to. He pump fakes. He's going to have to pull. No, he gives it back out to Marshall for 3. And that is off. Thank God. Oh my goodness.
Fight this team had.
Oh my goodness. That was actually that was like a little bit too realistic of a late game NBA finish. Now, De'aaron was taking some garbage shots, but damn, both teams were mad inefficient in this game. Our offense is being what our offense is, and our defense is also doing the same, at least in that game. And all right. Nah, we're just gonna let it rock. We're just gonna let it rock. Screw it. I'm kind of scared, but okay, yeah, this is bad. Okay, we have come back 36-23 in the fourth. One more shot at saving the season because 3-1 just about equally ends it as well. Washington into Lively, down to Marshall. Marshall hands it off to Luka. I switched the matchup. I actually switched it in the simcast. I had actually went with a little bit of a different approach. I put Ellis on Luka and Kyrie with Fox on him this game, which actually is pretty legit, but whatever, who cares? Marshall's got the ball anyways. Marshall to the post. He's gonna pass it back out to Washington. Washington over to Marshall. They're running Luka off some screens. Luka now to the basket, and he is going to finish over Sabonis for the lead. 2-point lead for the Mavs. So we've actually got a small lineup in right now. Monk is in the game as well, and Sabonis obviously hit a huge shot for us last game. Now we're gonna actually, did I say Sabonis or DeRozan? I don't know. Sabonis in the post. He's gonna go to it, pump fake. He loses Lively. He's gonna go up with it, and he misses it. Why does Sabonis always look so short? Like, he's 7 feet tall, but he looks, I mean, I guess Lively's like 7'2", huh? Anyways, Luka against Fox again, which I switched, but it doesn't matter. Man, Luka is so fake. fake. This man is a damn power forward playing point guard. Anyways, Fox to the basket, back out to Ellis. Ellis over to DeRozan. DeRozan is going to give it back to Fox. Fox now with Washington on him. He had the whole lane. Instead, he pulled up a mid-range. Why does he do that every single play? Luka now goes to the basket around DeRozan, and the layup is good even with the tight contest from Sabonis. It has been a straight Luka 6-0 run to start this simulation jump-in period, I guess. Fox again, he is just such an odd player. He is going to go to the basket again, take a layup. Okay, at least that one went. The game is still within reach. They're going to need to stop though. And honestly, it's good that I put Ellis on Luka because Bailey's not even in the game. I don't know if he's fouled out or what, but he's not in the game. Anyways, the screen again. Can you get over the screen, please? Oh my God, he did, but then he didn't. But wait, he threw the ball to Sabonis anyways. And that's up to Ellis. Ellis on the break. He's going to go all the way through the defense. He misses it. Rebound by Sabonis. Back out Ellis. Ellis now, he's going to a go-to shot even with Lively on him. And Keon Ellis with the move is life. It was funny. I think he does have go-to animations. I've seen him before on my team, on my career. Anyways, Ellis trying to guard Luka. Luka gets around him, gets the foul. You know what? I'd rather that than the easy bucket. At least send him to the line. He missed a free throw last game. He probably won't this game, but I mean, I'll take it. I'll take the try. He missed it. He missed it. He's still getting an MVP chance. They're not even phased, but screw it. Luka, he misses both, but Lively gets the board. Oh my goodness. Sabonis, you average like 15 of those. What are you doing? Luka's gonna get fouled again. And there was only 6 seconds on the shot clock too. Oh my goodness. Sabonis might have just sold our chances by not getting a rebound around Derek Lively, and Luka's gonna hit both this time. We take one of our last 2 timeouts. That is critical. That was a critical hit to our damn sternum or abdomen. The pass into Fox. He's open in the corner. He's gonna pull the mid-range. He misses it. He was open, and then it took too long on the catch animation to let him get contested, and that will likely be the season. Lively is gonna go to the line, and I wouldn't expect he's gonna hit. Oh yeah, it's over. We have lost, and Sabonis had 34 and 19, but guess what? You missed a damn 20th one. Down 3-1 to Dallas. You know, it might as well go all in at this point. Might as well switch things up a little bit. Okay, we are gonna win the next game by 7. Luka had 43. Would I switch in the rotation, which it won't matter if we just lose another game? Oh boy, this one's close. Oh God, they're gonna give me the false hope. We are going to game 7 against the Mavericks. There was one key thing I switched in the rotation, and it was actually that I lowered the minutes, who still played 31 in this game, of Ace Bailey down to like 27. Why? Because he was shooting like 41% from the field when I had done it. He's still shooting 43. And I had given a lot more minutes to not only Sabonis and Fox, obviously, but to DeRozan and to Monk as well for the most part. I also lowered most of the bench guys, like the rotational pieces, down to like 7 apiece. It said that Jerome was playing cold, but he was shooting like 55% from the field. But anyways, are we about to do this? Please hold on. Oh God. Oh God. No, don't give me the false hope, you losers. Oh my God. All right, it is over. We have lost in 7 games. We earned that L bad too. We did. And the Mavs and the Celtics will repeat it, and the Mavs will win this time around. So in the playoffs themselves, I mean, obviously we know who's solidified with this team. Monk has been really good. Let me actually look at this stuff again just for the season comparison thing. Yeah, Monk was our 3rd most valuable player this year actually, and that was off the bench. So if we really needed him to, also just in 2K terms, I mean, this isn't a good thing for a team like Dallas, so we need a defense against, but if we really need to get rid of DeRozan, Monk could easily slide in at the 3, just whatever the hell wise. Also, Murray was pretty damn good this season. Murray was really good this year off the bench. He shot 46 from the field, 42 from 3, and his 3 isn't that high in 2K. It's at 81, so he's also probably still gonna maybe improve a little bit this season. I don't know. He's 25, but he could potentially start, because I think there's DeRozan's probably gonna have to not get out of here, because, which honestly I didn't realize he only had 2.5 wins a game, but mostly because he's 36 years old. So I think I'm gonna find the right situation for him going into this offseason. Steph Curry retired, Tristan Thompson retired, Jay Crowder retired. Also, obviously we have to look forward to Ace Bailey getting a little bit better. All these trash can picks, the Knicks via Washington. Good God. You know what? I'm gonna hate on the Knicks. Trade that pick back to Washington. You're not even, it was crazy. I'm pretty sure they traded that pick to the Wolves in the cat trade, and it's protected. Yep, that's right. You found a YouTube video of me hating on the Knicks. You could have a 2nd round pick for it. There you go. Oh, you thought I was gonna let the Thunder slide? Give this pick back to Utah, you heathens. I would say it was a good 1st year coaching job from Juicy Holland. She tried her best. And damn, wait, how did we get the 11th pick via Houston? How'd we get that? When did I get that? I don't know, but I'm gonna take it. Plus, it's only 11th pick. It's not that crazy. But okay, so we have struck a deal with the Golden State Warriors. This is a nice lateral move to keep us at a certain spot, right? We have traded DeMar DeRozan, our young dude we drafted last year, Jaren Stevenson. Probably take a little decent leap in the player progression period or whatever. And although DeMar is going to go down, and 3 second-round picks for Andrew Wiggins from the Warriors. Now, you probably remember hearing me say that the Warriors, obviously Steph Curry retired, so they are done, honestly. Like this is over with. Wiggins is making 30 million currently, and then he's gonna have an extension that's gonna pay him about 15 to 18 mil for the next 3 years after that. I decided, you know, since we're already in relative salary hell, we might as well trade DeRozan for someone who's like of equal salary that could also just give us some value. Wiggins basically fills a need, whether we start him or bench him or whatever, where he added 6 wins to the Warriors team last year and the year before that. He shoots really well efficiently. He's like okay at defense. It's honestly basically like we just got another DeMar DeRozan, except he's 6 years younger and we traded some second-round picks for him. I was honestly trying to give them a first-round pick, but instead they wanted that dude Stevenson, so I just gave him them. Yeah, I gave him to them. Whatever. He was only like a 2-star value, but I don't care. Now, honestly, there is a road where if I go into free agency, and I don't think it's gonna be the case. Oh yeah, I also have to re-sign Ellis. Damn. It says he's not gonna sign back. What the hell is he talking about? I will make sure that dude comes back to this team. I don't care, honestly. Imagine he doesn't though. He kind of could just leave. Well, in that case, good thing we held on to this 11th pick because we might need it. Now, there is a few other ways this can go. I'm just gonna tell you all my plans currently. So when I was thinking about trading DeRozan, I was like, well, he makes $20 million and we're already over the cap as is, so we might as well kind of mess with his salary and use it to our advantage. And so that's why I eventually went and got Wiggins. But originally though, I was looking into trades. Like I'm like, oh, okay, is there any like teams down here I could trade a bunch of picks for a star player? One of them that was interesting was AD. I actually did offer them a trade, like a big body trade, but they didn't accept it. I still think I could have, if I really wanted to, got him, but I also didn't want to break up our team that just went, you know, second in the conference and almost went to the finals too much. I also thought about getting Jordan Poole just because it'd be some more offense off the bench. Obviously he makes like what, $35 million. Could have done that as well, but Wiggins is a pretty lateral move that basically changes nothing. And then we can also just go to this draft and see what the hell we can get. So screw it, why not? 11th pick. Honestly, I'm gonna draft the best player available, which is Nate Ament, 6'10" power forward. We're in a positionless basketball league, and I think I could use anything from like positions 2 to 4 right now. And I also just kind of want the best player available. Let me see what overall he is. 76. That's not terrible. I saw Dyson Daniels' brother was out there. I damn near drafted him and a few others, but this works. Oh my God, we have the second to last pick in the draft as a whole. You know what? There's one guy. This dude says ceiling all-star Tyson Chandler. No, everybody else has bench or starter at best. Here you go. Welcome. Ifeanyi Enyema. I don't know how to say that name. Oh, I said Juwan Howard. That's Juwan Hayward though. I'm gonna decline this dude Kobe Jones contract, honestly. His stats are some garbage. This dude has a 67 3-pointer. He has some defense at least, but yeah, adios. Sorry. Luka Doncic is a free agent. Want to pull up after winning a championship? Yeah, so as I expected, we're 80 million over the salary cap. We're negative 35 currently without trying to, well, I guess we're 35 over it. And if I was to try to sign Kevin Durant, we'd be 80 over it. Okay, Keon Ellis isn't holding us. He will resign, thankfully, so I'm gonna go and get him back. I told you these Sixers are glitched. They love this dude Gershon, because look, I could sign him for a minimum right now, but I guess I couldn't if they're giving $10 million. I'm approaching this with such proper etiquette. We have 15 players. I'm not even gonna, crazily enough, we have an MLE, and somehow I could even sign Tari Eason if I wanted to, but guess what? I'm not going to. I trust this little team we got going on over here. With the Ace Bailey jump he's about to take, Wiggins being here, screw it, why not? And I honestly don't even know where the hell I would put Tari Eason on this team, or anybody for that matter. I like our rotation. I like how everything's set. We're going to keep our young players as well. Actually, that's maybe the one spot I would be willing to screw it. I'm giving a bag to a 66 overall who I saw had an A potential, Kyle Kerr. And he went to the college that Woj went to, St. Bonaventure, that college that he's like the GM of now. Yeah, you know, he's only got an 80 potential, but I'm out here scouting. That's not a bad signing. Ace Bailey went up by 5 overalls. Keon went up by 2. Monk actually went down another 1. Carter's up to a 79. Sabonis down to an 88. You know, on paper, I mean, we got Ace Bailey, so that's convincing enough, but maybe not the most convincing team in the world, but who cares? You know what? This might be the greatest finesse of all time. Like I already knew this was going to be the case. We don't have enough roster spots for this dude. I'm trading this guy Kyle Kerr to Atlanta for a first-round pick. Hold that, because all of our other young players are pretty good. I don't want to cut any of them. All right, season number 3, 2026-27. So this year we're running the 11-man rotation again, but I'm giving 37 minutes a game to the whole big 3 of Fox, Bailey, and Sabonis. 23 minutes to Ellis, 23 minutes to Murray, who I am going to start over Wiggins this year. I'm going to let Bailey play his natural position of small forward, and this will also prioritize defense because Murray's better at defense than Wiggins. Then you got Wiggins and Monk off the bench with Carter, Mo Wagner, Ty Jerome, and Nikhil. Honestly, this bench is so good we probably should go just 10-man rotation, especially with no injuries, obviously. But these are all my guys. I'm gonna let him get a shot at least off the start of the season. Obviously, it looks like the odd man out would probably be Nikhil, but it looked like that last season too, and it didn't happen. Oh, also, damn, did I forget to re-sign anybody? No, it looks about right. We could re-sign Sabonis now. I'll just go ahead and do that. Probably never trade him, obviously. And then Malik Monk wants $2, so Thank you very much. Come back. That trade, though, if we did want to make that star player trade, it still could happen this season. I don't know what the hell type of signing we did, but it still could happen during the season with Wiggins' contract. We still got 30 million on the books, and we still got all of our picks except for the, you know, ones that we've used already. All right, it's the deadline. We are actually down to 3rd in the conference this year. The Mavericks are above us. The Spurs are not even here. I expect to see them up here considering how good they were last year, but I mean, I don't know, maybe Bobby Portis ruined the franchise or something. So considering that, I mean, I guess we're doing pretty good because it could have went a lot worse, but the Wolves have jumped up. Okay, yeah, they signed Anthony Simons. He was for sure in free agency, and he signed with them off the bench. And then the Mavs look about the exact same, just doing well. So for us this season, Fox is leading, but Bailey is right behind him in points per game. So Bailey's taking like a 4-point lead, and Fox has went down. Oh, okay, only 1 point. Yeah, not that big of a deal. Sabonis doing his job. Murray the same. Ellis. I should actually be playing Malik Monk a little bit more, and I think Wiggins is averaging. Okay, so good sign. Every single player is very high up, positive on the wins added stat. I will say Jerome was pretty low last year as well. I think it's because he doesn't really pass the ball and he's a point guard. That is one thing that I didn't really consider that we lost from, for sure, from DeRozan to Wiggins. I believe DeRozan averaged like 4.5 to 5 assists a game, and Wiggins averages 2. So honestly, if there was one like minor move I wanted to make, it'd probably be to acquire a playmaker to just throw off the bench, because Keon Ellis isn't really going to pass the ball. Like if I had to check our stats right now, well, Bailey definitely does, but okay, we're actually 6th best offense, and we have dropped to, damn, oh, I was looking at the wrong way. We're a top 4 defense as well. I was looking at the opposite way. It's because last year you used to have to look at it the opposite way, or at least in one of the previous 2Ks. But yeah, we're top 4 in defense and we're 6th in offense, so that's a pretty good balance. And we're 7th in assists, so maybe I lied. All right, so I have struck a deal with the Phoenix Suns, who are the worst team in the league. I could just show you. Oh well, let me throw him some minutes. We have Trey Mann now off the bench. We have traded Ty Jerome. We actually, like, you know, this is what's going to happen on the 100% trade difficulty, but we had to overpay a little bit. We gave up 1 first-round pick, Ty Jerome, and Jalen Stewart, which was our like 2nd-round pick dude who was like a 75 overall. To be fair, he was about to expire this season, so you know we weren't going to re-sign him anyways, or at least it wouldn't have mattered either one way or the other. But now, who I'm going to give him a couple more minutes, we're going to get Trey Mann, who was over there averaging a good 13 points and 5 assists in Phoenix. I didn't want, you know, since we're really trying to optimize for this championship run, I didn't want to have any players like Jerome, who I wasn't sure if they were actually providing any impact or not. So instead, we'll make this deal. Mo Wagner's kind of having an off year, at least from 3, but I don't really care. I trust in him. And I did do my due diligence. I did try and trade for both Devin Booker and Anthony Davis, because they are both on, you know, trash teams. I also did what I did in recent videos, which is when I was trading for a star, I did lower the trade difficulty. I actually don't think I went all out for AD. I wasn't entirely convinced, but or also his money is a little bit harder to trade for than even Booker, who's also on a super max. I did not care to try and go for Embiid or Maxey, to be honest, but that trade was on 100% trade difficulty though. So yeah, maybe I should have locked it in, because we are losing a bit more games than I would want to, but it is what it is. Luka wins MVP, AJ DeBonsta Rookie of the Year, Igor Namin 6th Man of the Year, Victor DPOY, Igor Namin Most Improved, Jason Kidd Coach of the Year for the Mavs. We did have Sabonis on the All-NBA 3rd team again, averaging 15, 13, and 8. This is actually his career high in assists, and he shot a lot worse from 3 than last year, but still not terrible, 35% from the field. And we finish as the 3rd seed. So the rotation that I'm currently at, that I think I'm going to stick with through the playoffs, is this, which is a pretty drastic one, honestly. We are basically playing Keon Ellis and Keegan Murray bench level minutes, and then we're a bench heavy team. Actually gonna lower Man down a little bit too, because I don't want him to cut into Fox's minutes too much. And you know what, we're just gonna leave Fox, Bailey, and Sabonis all at 39 a game. It's a lot, but that's actually what they were trying to tell me to do last year as well. So yeah, screw it, let's see what happens. We were playing Denver in the 1st round. They're just the exact same, literally bar for bar, and we are gonna go up 2-1, 3-1, and 3-2, 4-2. Thank you very much. The Warriors have made it to the 2nd round. I said it was over, and you know what's funny? I noticed they made another trade. Oh, actually 2. They also made a good couple signings. So they traded Miles Turner and DeMar DeRozan for Miles Bridges and James Bouknight from the Sixers. So that was one of their deals that got them here, I guess. They beat the Timberwolves. They also went and, you know, they had money in free agency anyways, even though we gave them, well, actually DeRozan was making less money than Wiggins this season, so saved a little bit of money on that trade. But they also had Curry retire, so like they were able to sign DeAndre Ayton. They obviously got Bridges eventually. They signed Jaden Ivey, stole him from the Pistons. So, and they have Kuminga. Either way, I mean, yeah, so now they'll be playing our bench player Andrew Wiggins, their former player. And they also are starting Killian Hayes at the 1 en route to a 2nd round playoff berth, and we are gonna probably make quick work of them. We're up 3-1, 4-1. Thank you very much. Rematch against the Dallas Mavericks. I'm not even gonna waste time. I am not doing this again. I'm going into the thing. Even if we have to jump in, I don't want to have to do this manually anymore. Yeah, Yeah, make sure Ace Bailey is guarding this man Luka. He's got an 88 perimeter defense this year as well. It might not matter, but we'll give it a shot. First game is complete and utter loss. Luka actually was 10 for 17, but Kyrie had 37, and I put Keon Ellis on him as well, so no excuses there. Are we just... Yeah, this is bad. Ace Bailey, 17 points. Luka had 35. It's just right when we get to this team every single year, they just have the star power that overpowers our team. We are like, you know what we are right now? We have literally the exact same shot yet again as last year to make it 2-1 and maybe give ourselves a chance at making it to the NBA Finals for the second year in a row. But what I was going to say is we are literally exactly what I was going to say. We're the auto-generated CPU team you normally play against, and you're like, oh, wow, they're pretty cool, and then you beat them anyways. De'Aaron Fox to the basket. It's an insanely tough layup to take the lead with 52 seconds to go. As I diss our own team, as I've, realistically tried and move them to this. Also, Mo Wagner's in the game, so Sabonis has to be fouled out. And Bailey guarding Luka, he gets absolutely fried for the layup. We don't have a better option, though. I'm about to go check. I'm about to start someone else if I got to keep watching this. Let me see. No, we don't have anybody on this team with higher than a bronze on-ball menace. But we have a lot of them. They just can't guard Luka, damn it. The spin by De'Aaron Fox to the basket around Luka all the way. He'll get fouled. Okay, we'll take that. And it looks like Dallas looks relatively the exact same as well. They have Keldon Johnson in the game as De'Aaron Fox missing another free. Who just subbed in at center? Who is that? Keegan Murray at center? Oh, God. That's not good. But that is, it might matter. I was about to say it's not going to matter, but it might matter. All right. And also Wiggins in the game. And here we go. Oh, they call a timeout. Damn, Luka was mid-drive. I will say, aside from Murray and Mo Wagner, we do not have another player on this team that can play center. We have Xavier Booker still, but he's like a 72. We might see him sub in, honestly, knowing this game. But Murray is still in guarding Lively, and Bailey is going to guard the ball. And Kyrie's going to get it. He's going to go against Ellis, back out over to Washington, now out to Luka. Luka isoing, and he's going to go to like a go-to looking shot, spin it to the basket, and he gets fouled again. Luka to the basket, or to the line. First one is good. So it is, I believe, 21 seconds to go, and Luka hits both. We have no timeouts. This is it. Down by 1. Season on the line. De'Aaron Fox, can you finally do it? Driving straight into Luka, around Luka. He can get all the way, but he's going to get blocked by Lively, and the foul on Kyrie. Obviously, good to go early and get a shot off because we still do have a chance, but down by 3 probably now with 9 seconds to go. Kyrie will hit both. Last shot of the, not of the season, but of our hopes and dreams probably. De'Aaron Fox up. He's dribbling the ball like a madman and throws the ball away. Is De'Aaron Fox the worst late game player of all time? This man just pulls up mid ranges and throws turnovers and does nothing. Plays no defense. Well, our season might be over. Playoff stats, everyone's playing good. There's like no one intentionally to blame. It's just they just got it, and our team is so much better than them, but they just have Luka, and yep, we just got swept. All right, it's time for change. We've basically succeeded the Kings rebuild part of this because let's be honest, the Kings will probably never win a championship. So now is the part where we might have to shake things up if we want to actually see a championship in this video. The Pacers won the ring, and Luka just won the Finals MVP anyways. Shout out to D'Angelo Russell and James Wiseman. Chris Paul retired. DeMar DeRozan retired. Kings legend Harrison Barnes retired. The Rockets get the first pick from Phoenix. I would be mad at them, but they didn't make the playoffs anyways, and they also lost their 9th pick to the Grizzlies, so whatever. The Sixers stole the Clippers pick as well. I don't believe we have any good picks. We have the 26th one. We have done the trade. Phoenix Suns, thank you for the dealing. I did as I said I would. I lowered the trade difficulty to 50 to get this done, as I always do with the star trades. I mean, it's a recent trend. And welcome to the Sacramento Kings, Devin Booker. We have put together the assets. We have traded Andrew Wiggins, Keegan Murray, Nate Ament, who was the 11th overall pick last year with like a 3.5-star value, and 3 first-round picks to the Phoenix Suns, all alone for Devin Booker, who this is, still relatively realistic. He was on the worst team in the NBA. He's making $60 million this season. He will expire after this season, so hopefully I can try and re-sign him in a few minutes. And I honestly think that we were still, because what happened was, let me go look at the Suns real quick. Yeah, Wiggins' contract went down to 15 mil. Murray's contract also went down to 15 mil, so that's about 30, and then add on Immense deal, and that's about 38. I think because we're at the draft period, they let me finesse because Bailey's on a team option, or yeah, his team option isn't accepted yet, and same with Carter, and same with, really, that's it. So also, like, part of me really wish that we could have maybe just went into free agency and tried to sign, I don't even know who's out there, but Giannis is one, potentially Jokic. But the problem is there was no possible way we could have had the money for him. And what really like screws us over is that now Fox's contract is okay. Sabonis's is relatively okay. I mean, it's 50 million, but still, it's that Bailey has a team option. It said for 35 on the salary thing, but it's still 23 million. It would have been basically impossible. Yeah, especially if we wanted to keep some of these other guys like Carter. But let me show you what I saw just to really rationalize. Look right here. It says Bailey 35 million. Oh, did it add up his last 2 years right here? Maybe that's what it did. Either way, it was going to be really tough to get that done without trading De'Aaron Fox probably, which wouldn't have been the worst idea in the world, but nonetheless, we get Devin Booker. So obviously D-Book, I looked through his stats. I looked through his advanced stats. He had like estimated wins. He was still top like 8 in the league. He was just on the worst team in the NBA. We get an elite scorer who can rival Luka and Kyrie, who we keep matching up with every single year in scoring. So yeah, welcome to Sacramento D-Book. Now, obviously Ament wasn't in the rotation, but we gave up 2 rotational pieces here. So obviously Booker's going to start over Ellis and Malik Monk and Devin Carter. We have 4 different shooting guards, but it's less about positions because honestly, 2 of these 3 guys are defensive menaces. And you know, with that type of build, like the Alex Caruso types, you could just throw them at the small forward shoot. You could throw them at the power forward. It was more about filling a need, which was the guy who's going to be like the super duper elite scorer and impact player that we needed, because Fox was not being that, especially when it really just in general, honestly, I was playing the dude 39 minutes a game and he couldn't score more than 20 half the time. And now I would envision we'd probably be one of the best offensive teams in the league. Now we are going to have to literally either Bailey's going to have to start at the 4 or we're going to have to sign somebody. We also have to re-sign Mo Wagner or sign somebody else there, unless Booker can be the backup center. I don't know. Yeah, we're at a logjam of wings and a lack of bigs now, but I didn't want to get Anthony Davis because I wanted to get, like I said, the scoring option that could really work. And obviously with AD and Sabonis, they both kind of, AD in his modern form plays pretty similarly to someone like Sabonis with like super duper around the rim presence. I know it would help us defensively, but we obviously don't need help defensively. We've been doing fine for the past 5 years. And I think I gave up our pick this year as well. We do have this Hawks pick 8 years from now, 3 years from now. But yeah, I don't think I want any draft picks anyways. I mean, actually, if we could, I would trade Nikhil to get a pick, but I don't know. I have it back on 100% trade. So actually, nah, I think, let me go look at the draft. I'm gonna hold on to him because I would actually rather just trade him for another role player to play center or power forward if we need to, or maybe package him with somebody else. He's still a 2.5 value star guy. So we're just gonna skip the draft altogether this year. They always want me to decline Devin Carter. I ain't doing all that, but Ace Bailey, welcome back. So Giannis and all them, I do want to see just out of curiosity. So like, well, Victor's obviously wasn't gonna happen, but yeah, so like it says we're 76 million over the cap room if we were to sign Giannis. Well, so basically if we would have got rid of Wiggins plus that one rookie and Keegan Murray for nothing at all, we could have had like 20 million in caps room, but obviously that's not gonna make up for what Booker's gonna bring to us. So yeah, all right, so the few signings, first of all, my goodness, Sabonis just went down by 2 overalls. Never considered that would happen. But also, wait, before I even start talking, let me not forget, oh, Devin Booker's gonna test free agency. That's fantastic. Trade Man wants 11 million a year. Trust me, we're already in salary cap hell. It doesn't matter. Devin Carter wants to re-sign a year in advance. Screw it, come back. Nikhil, you might not even make it that far, but who cares? Anyways, so aside from Sabonis going down 2 overalls, and also Ace Bailey, hold on, we might have just got the worst case scenario. His peak start is at 24 and he's only 20, so that isn't at fault. Did Ace Bailey just become a bust right in front of our eyes? Oh god, he didn't go up in overall. You know, he'll probably still get better next year, but he genuinely hit the sophomore wall or something. I don't know what the hell just happened. He's still an 85. Anyways, well, at least we got Devin Booker. So we signed Kyle Kuzma as another, you know, big man presence or whatever. We also signed, who I noticed, you know, I get for the cheap because he was a point guard. He did not go up by 4 overalls. I just made him a power forward. Ben Simmons is another assurance piece at power forward. We also got back Mo Wagner, and I think I'm probably just gonna not play Ben and play Mo instead to start the season. I don't know though. I guess we'll see. That'll probably be the case though. Anyways, that's very concerning about Ace Bailey. They might have just hold me. I'm honestly scared to check what Cooper flag is. I don't even remember. He went to Chicago. I remember. Okay, he's only 87. That's not much different. We're running like the most odd lineup ever. 38 minutes a game to Fox, Booker, Bailey, and Sabonis. Bailey's at the 4 and Keon Ellis at the 3 this year. I had changed him to a 3 during the offseason as well. Actually, nah. I'm gonna start Bailey at the 3. I'm gonna put Kuzma at the 4. Once again, everybody else is getting like no minutes. Kuzma's getting 15, and basically so is everybody else off the bench. damn near. We're gonna run 11-man deep with Simmons and Mo Wagner playing. Nikhil's not gonna cut it this season. There is definitely a lot of trade opportunity though, because this is still a good player, so we could potentially package him with, like, I don't really know anybody else, honestly. I think most players are expendable at this point just for the sake of getting to this ring, as we also just smoked the Suns in game 1. Shout out to them. Thanks for D-Book. I wonder if they signed anybody. Can I go check? Oh, well, they got Keegan Murray and Andrew Wiggins, but aside from that, Josh Christopher, was that the big signing? I have no clue. I don't see anybody that would have been a big signing. All right, we're third in the conference at the deadline, 36-12 on the season. The Pelicans have actually jumped up to the #1 seed. Oh wow, they got a, oh, this is the pick I was thinking about trading De'Aaron Fox for, the 5th overall pick, BJ Edgecombe. And guess what? He's a 90 overall, and this man Ace Bailey's a damn 85. The Mavs are still above us. Oh yeah, actually no, I'm about to lie, because I tried to take Najee Marshall from them. He didn't sign with us, but he must have signed somewhere else. They also have Herb Jones now somehow. Might have used their MLE on him or something. Anyways, oh yeah, the team is super weird this year, because well, Booker and Bailey are both averaging 20 plus. Fox is down to 17. Kuzma's averaging 13 and 21 minutes, I guess, is rounding out to, because I don't know, someone's got to play a little bit more than 14. And Sabonis just 12-12 with 8 assists. It is his most assists. He's out here playing like Jokic, but I don't know what the hell kind of Jokic this is. But anyways, everybody on the team is having a positive impact. Just how much of a positive impact is the question. I mean, you can't really complain with the 3rd seed. We're still very much so in the running, but this is how weird this game is, because isn't this Knicks team usually like one of the best teams in the East in 2K? How are they have the exact same lineup and yet they're 15th now? Okay, we have traded with the Detroit Pistons. We gave up Nickeil Alexander-Walker, the 76 overall youngin, Xavier Booker, and 2 second-round picks to pick up Mitchell Robinson. And now there is a very specific reason why I picked up Mitchell Robinson. So I was looking through all of the stats, and I noticed that the thing that the Mavericks are really, really good at is offensive rebound. So why not get the best offensive rebounder? Literally, I went and sorted. He is the best offensive rebounder at 99 overall in the entire NBA. Like, look at Dallas's offensive rebound percentage. It's at 48% because Lively and Gafford are both insane. That's just the most random niche thing to get stuck on. But also, we are still the #1 defensive team in the league, and shoot, Mitchell Robinson's not going to hurt that. And I wouldn't say he's going to hurt the offense either. I mean, we literally traded Nickeil, who doesn't play. Now, I'm also not going to play Ben Simmons or Mo Wagner anymore. Mo Wagner is shooting 30% or under from 3 for the past 2 seasons now. Ben Simmons doesn't shoot 3s. We need to shoot more 3s. So at the very least, I'm not going to play 2 dudes that aren't making them. Everybody else off our bench shoots high above 40% from 3. And then aside from Fox and Sabonis and Mitchell Robinson, every single player in our lineup is really good at 3s this year. So we're going to run that as a rotation. Just a minor trade that I feel like could give us a bit more of a shot. We're going to keep it pushing now. And so far, it looks like that trade is maybe working. I mean, I think we finished 2nd. Luka got MVP. Micah Murasan had Rookie of the Year, drafted in 2026. What year is it? Oh, it's 2028. Yeah, you've been developing on the bench for a millennium. Nolan's, you know what? I saw one person comment that this dude's name is like Traore or something. I saw that. I peeped that. But I'm still going to say Traore because I don't remember how you actually said to comment it. Victor Wembanyama, DPOI, Jalen Harrelson, most improved. Luka wins clutch player. Jason Kidd, coach of the year. We had no players on All-NBA this year, but that's totally fine by me. I don't care. And we finished 2nd, 6 games behind the Mavericks, but we were able to go over the Pelicans. The Mavs are still absolutely insane all these years in. D-Book led the team in scoring. He was also the most efficient. Why did he only play 33 minutes? Because we have a million shooting guards. I gotta fix that. Okay, who's getting cut from the rotation? Oh boy. Let me see the last, can I see like the last 10 games or something? Because I literally had D-Book at 40 minutes a game. Now what I am gonna do is I'm gonna cut Malik Monk down to 9 minutes just to try and give an effort to play him a little bit more. And then honestly, I'll probably just give these minutes to Kuzma. He's been really good this year. He's been playing about that anyways. He's been playing about 20 minutes a game as it is, so it's not like it's really changing anything. All right, first round we are up against the Oklahoma City Thunder, of course. Screw it, just simulate through game. First game we lost by 10. Second game we win. Third game we win. Fourth game we lose. Screw it, simcast it. So we got enough firepower to beat the Thunder. We did it. At least game 6 we did. Ace Bailey with 33 and D-Book with 24. Is he still playing 30 minutes a game? Yes, he is. And now Fox is somehow playing less too. What the hell is happening? I guess I didn't really think this through actually, because we are playing 4 guards. Well, 4 1 through 3s, I'll say, and then Mitchell Robinson. I'm gonna make the rash mid-playoff decision to let Ben Simmons play again, even though we just won the game. Oh yeah, well, whatever I did, I mean, it was working. Okay, okay, it's a 2-point game. You know what? Can you guys just hold on and not piss me off? They're about to piss me off, aren't they? They are. Yep, here it is. And the Thunder somehow have the ball. They hit 1 free throw. We must have got like a defensive 3-second violation. Oh my God, we have Shea on De'Aaron Fox. Lord help us. Screw it, just let it rock. Come on, De'Aaron. This isn't Luka. He's not that strong. strong. Just stay in front of him. This is for the game. Oh, God. Come on. Come on. Stay. Okay, good defense. There we go. He's going to the post. He's going to take a tough shot. Good. Oh, my. Ow. Chet, you sick bastard. Yo, Chet, that was an OD putback dunk you just did right there. Anyways, 4 seconds to go. We're down by 2. Give the ball to Devin Booker, please. Don't give it to De'Aaron Fox. Is he wearing number 3? That's kind of fire, actually. I kind of like that. Is he wearing 3? Let me see it. I can't see. Oh, God. They're giving it to Fox. Fox, make the pass. Shoot. Oh, my God. Damn, De'Aaron Fox. Screw you. I'm so sick of him. Oh, my. Chet Holmgren had 43. Mitchell Robinson, get in the starting lineup, baby. Get in the lineup. Am I lying? Honestly, I might not be. No, we're just going to run it. We're just going to run it. Boy, I am sick of this team. I am so sick of this team. We have lost in the first round, and New Orleans to go in the finals. VJ Eggs to go in finals MVP. I could have traded De'Aaron Fox for you. Actually, I don't even think I ever really tried to make the trade. I just kind of hypothesized it. We did all of that just for this demise. We have no picks. We know that. And now Devin Booker's a free agent too. Obviously, he's going to come back, so I'm going to give him our life. We have just traded 3 players to the Phoenix Suns. Ben Simmons, Derrick Jones Jr., and Malik Monk, all just to get Keegan Murray back. Keegan Murray, welcome back to the Kings. He literally is exactly what this team needs. 16 points per game, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. I could have thrown him a first-round pick. The video will probably end before then anyways. I really don't care, but we did not need any more guards. And Malik Monk, I'm sorry that, you know, I honestly kind of wanted to win with like most of the Kings players still here, but to be fair, we did just trade you for another one back. Now, the real me would probably trade De'Aaron Fox, but honestly, if I have to be honest with you, I probably wouldn't. He still adds 6 wins a game to this team, which crazily enough is about on par with what Sabonis does now. But yeah, we did not need a guard. We needed more bigs because all of our best players are guards, basically. We're not going to draft again. We're going to keep it pushing. Ace Bailey, accept the team option again. Free agency, D Book's got, oh great, he has offers, but they all suck. So that means, yeah, it means nothing. We're just going to re-sign him anyways. We actually didn't really need to sign any players to join the rotation aside from Booker. So I actually went and signed young players. Cyan Anthony. Oh my God, this didn't want to, what the hell? Cyan Anthony was in free agency. He was the 2nd round #1 overall pick in the 2nd round last season, I would believe that is, or something like that, 2 years ago maybe. And so I was able to get him, as well as this dude Isaiah Evans on a 2-year minimum, and this dude on a 2-year minimum. Cyan went up by 5 overalls though. So also his name being Keon pisses me off. Please change his name. Draft class makers, are you illiterate? Unless this doesn't work. If I get one of the, okay, I didn't get one of those warnings that told me I couldn't make in that name. Put his name right. That's all right though. Anyways, yeah, the team is the team at this point. Bailey went up by 2 overalls, so thankfully he's not too much of a crackhead. Also, he will re-sign. Obviously, I'm not letting this dude leave and go nowhere, even though he's pissing me off lately. But he honestly isn't, though. He still is playing really well. And yeah, we'll take the hit. De'Aaron Fox, welcome back. Keegan Murray, your price of the brick went down. I remember I signed you last time for like 18 million a year, and now the whole team's still here. I guess I'll be honest with you, this is the year where if the trade deadline, if we're not blowing teams out the water, De'Aaron Fox might kick rocks. They might have had he might have had the right idea but wanted to get out of here, and we might have the right idea but wanted to get him out of here. I don't even know, honestly. It's just something's gotta give at some point. I think we actually still, though, if we really want to make another star trade, we should have like another 4 first-round picks. Yeah, so I mean, that's also possible. I'm actually just gonna cut the rotation down to 10 man, and you know what, this year I'm gonna let the coach handle it. I'm gonna trust her, do her own decisions. Screw it. Oh, this is going good. We're 3-5. This is fantastic. It's about to be 3-6, isn't it? No, it's not. Maybe I was wrong to trust her. Oh my God, do they have Sabonis off the bench right now? Yeah, I was definitely wrong. Good God almighty. He is only averaging 9 points though. It is telling me that De'Aaron Fox and domantas Sabonis are both less valuable to this team than Devin, Carter, and Trey Mann. They have also both been benched for games at a time. Somehow so has Ace Bailey though. All right, I'm taking back control of the rotation. We're not going to make any trades or anything, but I've decided if Devin, Carter, and Trey Mann are really that good, we're going to give them both a lot of minutes, and I'm going to start Carter at the 3, move Bailey to the 4, and put D-Book at the 3. Screw it. Honestly, though, I kind of want to just keep Fox and Sabonis around here for as long as possible. So we're just playing the game of time at this point. We're up to 5th of the deadline and only a few games back of like 3rd or whatever, or 2nd even, I guess. Yeah, I'm never giving her the rotations again. We are on, oh my God. We have won 16 straight. We're about to lose to the Celtics, aren't we? Okay, nope. Okay, it ended at 17, but still. This is quite the team. They give us hope and demise every single year in routine. This is the most realistic team. This is also the Kings fan fan simulation. Luka, Baba, Nolan, Victor, Caden, and Luka again win the awards. Chris Finch of the Bucks wins Coach of the Year. It was crazy. Giannis left the Bucks. I don't even know who the hell's over there anymore. Giannis is on the Clippers now. Oh, it's Ja. No all NBA players, no all anything players. We finished as still 4th in the conference, even with that win streak. Oh my God. I guess we did have a pretty bad start, but you know what though? Whatever. It is what it is. We'd have to play Dallas in the second round if we make it that far. And while we're playing the Memphis Grizzlies in the first round, they struggled a lot with Ja. Actually, I watched them on the standings, and now without him, they are up 2-1, 3-1. Win the next game by like 20. Win the game after that by like 15. The book had 40. That's what we got you here for. Come on. We lost. We lost in game 7. Another year, another loss, and another Dallas ring. I'm so sick of this team. You know what we are? We are the modern era Toronto Raptors. We are the greatest regular season team of all time. I was just looking through the rosters and saw that the Knicks traded Mikal Bridges for Julius Randle. All right, I'm going to do this trade. We are somehow about to acquire 3 picks, and I believe almost all in the lottery. I think it's the 9th, the 12th, and the 16th pick for Keegan Murray, an Atlanta unprotected first, and Isaiah Evans. We need young players. I think this next upcoming season, I think my plan here with trading Keegan Murray, I want to play Kyan Anthony probably, and just really just get young players to play in general. I'm sick of these old bastards doing nothing. So we're gonna get literally 3 draft picks. We need to correct some of our mistakes from the past few years. I'll just go straight to the 9th pick, and I'm gonna draft AJ Williams. He is ranked #1 in all of these things currently, and he has all NBA potential, C+ overall. Next up, we'll get Kevin Wheatley Jr., all-star potential. He's ranked pretty high up here. He's also a C+ overall, which is one of the best that's left. Oh, Julius Randle traded the Celtics for the 14th pick. Fantastic. Oh, let's see what happens here. Anthony Simons for the 15th pick. Guess everyone's got the same idea. I noticed this dude right here, Edmund Cardinal, had Hall of Fame potential. Is the only one in here. I'm gonna take the shot. Why not? He's like 22, but who cares? I think our guys we got are 2 of them are 76, and the last dude's a 74. Not bad. The Jazz waived Keegan Murray, and then this dude said the Jazz finally cut that sorry excuse for a player. This dude never even played for the team. Also, it won't let me negotiate a contract with him, so maybe I can't even get him. But I did sign somebody else, so it doesn't really matter. You know what? I signed a duo back together. I'm trading Mo Wagner, whatever the hell his name is, to the Bulls. Sorry, Mo, it's been real, because we need the roster spot. And who I have signed to the team, welcome to Sacramento, Joel Embiid on a 1-year deal with a team option, as well as Ben Simmons. I don't even think Joel's gonna play. I just signed him for no reason. We're about to mix things up this year. I got an idea. So we are starting Fox, Booker, Bailey, Sabonis, Mitchell Robinson. And off the bench, we got Trey Mann, Keon Ellis, Devin Carter, Ben Simmons, and Joel Embiid. Who even cares anymore? I care so little, I'm turning this garbage back on auto. I give up on you, Sacramento. Good luck. Oh, we are 19-2. We have found the my idea that I had was to put Sabonis at the 4 finally. I don't know if that really matters, and maybe it's the personnel change, getting Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons to really save the franchise. Second in the conference again, right behind the Warriors. Oh yeah, you know what? Actually, no, I did see they got Jokic. They signed him like a year ago, and honestly, anything was better than being in Denver at this point. Jason Tatum doesn't agree. What? Why is Jason Tatum and Luka in Denver and they have 15 wins? And LaMelo's on the... Oh God, the league just got soiled, ruined, run amok. You know what? The Magic have 40 wins as well. Good God, this team is oh my God, how did y'all get all these people? Oh, they drafted insane. 16th pick, 2nd pick, Jalen Suggs, Paolo, Walker Kessler, Franz is off the bench, Elijah Arenas, Marty Barnes, Poku. Yeah, no wonder we're behind. Orlando Magic. Oh, hey, that dude that we drafted, that Hall of Fame talent dude, he genuinely has a 71 boom percent, 96 max potential. That's actually crazy. And his peak start is in 4 years, so he's got a lot of time to develop. You know what? Let me just keep simulating. Let me shut the hell up. I don't even like this. I didn't want to make this. No. It's not that I didn't want to make this video. I kind of didn't care enough about the Kings to make this, but then I thought about just how like odd their current situation is. And well, you know what? This is honestly an accurate representation considering all things. I thought about how odd of a team they are, and I was like, you know what? I'd like the challenge, but I also don't care about how the Kings do, if I'm being honest with you. Jokic MVP. Thanks for letting me know that everyone went to the Nuggets by being on the Warriors. Dan Pierre, Tyron Stokes, Chidi Nwaba. Crazily enough, I tried to trade for this dude last year in that Mitchell Robinson trade. I just tried to include him. Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year. He's still there. And no awards or anything for us. We're the 2nd seed again. I'm ready to lose in the first round again. Playing. Oh yeah, we're down 2-1. It's so over, isn't it? 3-2, 3-3. Let's see. Let's go. go. Oh yeah, it's time. Okay, we're gonna win, thankfully. 20-point win. Second round against the new Dallas Mavericks with LaMelo, Kyrie. Why do I feel like I didn't even see Kyrie the first time? Was he off the bench? Just click simulate. I don't even care. They're not even the real Mavericks anymore. 4-1 in the conference finals. You know, we still got to play Jokic anyways, but they got a 70 overall in this lineup. They're still gonna beat us, aren't they? 2-1. 3-1. Embiid, you want to get your lick back? Come on, hop in the game. Hop in the game. Lock in. Okay, we won that one. 3-2. In favor of them currently. And oh yeah, everything's in favor of them. Goodbye. We lost. And they beat the Magic too. This just shows you the Kings don't have dog. Joel Embiid retired. You can leave. Pacers get the first pick from the Knicks. Last year, the Nets had the first pick from the Knicks. They're on a tear. Actually, hold on. My staff, can I fire you? Oh, I can't. You so lucky. I honestly just simmed the draft. We drafted this bum. Remember we drafted this dude, Jaren Stevenson, and traded him for Andrew Wiggins? Yeah, he's an 85 overall now. He's also a free agent, but we don't have the money for him. It was a 30th overall pick. Ace Bailey's up to a 92. Finally takes another big jump. Cayenne's up to an 83, so he's obviously going to play this year. Oh yeah, also I signed Keegan Murray back. AJ Williams, 81, whatever. You know, honestly, I shouldn't have signed Keegan Murray. I should have let his weak stuff go. This is the third time he's back with the team. Cam Boozer wins MVP. Aiden Diggs, Rookie of the Year. Kareem Lopez, 6th man. Victor, DPOY. Taj Ariza, most improved. Kings, 54 wins, 28 losses. We were the #1 seed in the West, even with that weak record. That's not bad. Bucks were the #1 in the league, followed by the Wizards. Good God. Bailey and Booker led the team yet again, of course. Haven't really checked any of the advanced stuff in years now because I haven't cared enough because I'm tired of this team. But Booker and Bailey in estimated wins, of course. Then it's Sabonis, and then Cayenne Anthony is more matter of fact, no. Cayenne, Trey Mann, Devin Carter are all more valuable to this team than De'Aaron Fox. But I've still kept this bastard for all these years just because I want to win a ring with him. Oh, De'Aaron Fox is already off the bench as it is. I was about to do it right now, but I guess not. You know what, actually? I'm putting D-Book at the 1 and I'm letting Cayenne start the 2. I'm tired of all this stuff. First round, Dallas, screw them. Second round, Spurs, we won in 7. Third round, Pelicans, we won. Thank you very much. Just didn't think twice. First game, second game's a loss, third game's a loss, fourth game's a win. We lost again. NBA Finals, Sacramento Kings. Sixth game is a win. Seventh game in Milwaukee. I said seventh game in Milwaukee is a loss. We just lost in the NBA Finals. We finally made it and lost. Kyrie Irving retired. Andrew Wiggins went back to the Warriors. Mikal Bridges retired. These idiots just tried to cut the dude with the Hall of Fame potential. I turned the offseason signing to auto like a year ago. They are choosing to sign nobody. Honestly, I respect it. Also, Giannis is sitting out here in free agency and is not going to get a contract. That's great. D-Book's getting worse. He is 34. So is Fox. So is Sabonis. Cayenne went up by 2. This dude went up by 3. Cardinal, the Hall of Famer, went up by 6. It's 2031. We're almost 10 years in the future. Can I even be mad when a team like this is losing? The Wolves have 3 90s as well, and they have 12 wins. Oh yeah, I haven't even said what's going on. We're 8th this year. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it makes sense. Oh my God, I could have drafted this dude. I literally could have drafted this dude. I specifically remember seeing him and not drafting him. I forget who I drafted over him though, but I probably traded the bastard. Oh, it was Xavier Booker. Let me go see how he's doing. I gotta go see if I made the right pick. 82. I mean, he's good at least. Screw all these trash awards. We're in the play-in against Utah. We almost lost entirely. Playing the Pelicans as the 8th seed. We won the Spurs. Game 7. We won. We're in the conference finals as the 8th seed. Playing the Blazers. We were up 3-2. Now it's 3-3. We lost. I'm done. AJ DeBon's the finals MVP. Domantas Sabonis is retired. I've accomplished all I can accomplish. Yeah, you have, and so has this franchise. It was a realistic rebuild, and guess what? This franchise should realistically disband. Goodbye.